Hey guys, it's Mike, and today I'm going to be covering the G36c in my weapon guide series, and I'm just going to be covering statistics about the gun. I'm going to give you a suggested class so you can try it out and give you some good ideas for which maps to play on with the G36. So let's get started. I'm sure we can all agree that we really don't see the G36 being used in multiplayer very often. It's pretty rare to find someone use this thing, and it really deserves more attention than it receives. So that is really why I'm going to be covering this. It's really underrated. It's not popular whatsoever, and it really deserves a little bit more of this attention. So I'm going to give you some good reasons why it should be one of the more used guns in this game, and hopefully you'll really enjoy the gun. The G36 is unlocked at level 42. It has 30 rounds per magazine and 45 if extended mags are used. It has moderate damage, which is around 40 damage up close and 25 damage at medium to long range. You're going to have a 2.43 second reload if you try to reload in the middle of the clip, but if you have no more bullets remaining in the magazine, you're going to have a 3.46 second reload. It also has a .30 aim speed, which is the speed it takes to aim down the sights. It's pretty average. The rate of fire is medium to high. It's kind of up there, but it's not too bad. And the recoil is just moderate. It's not nothing too crazy. Now, the final and most important part of this gun is the recenter speed. What that means basically is how fast your gun resettles to the target or wherever you're aiming, and this gun has it the fastest. So what's the deal is that if you're shooting, it's going to recenter pretty much split second. If you fire this gun in bursts or single shot, you will easily get plenty of kills. It requires a little bit more skill than most guns, but once you get the hang of it, it really pays off, and it does a lot more work than most other guns. So let's get on to the class setup that I really feel is optimized for the G36c and will make it easy for you in order to get kills and play the objective. Now for the G36c, I'm using the attachments for efficiency, which will allow me to use the red dot sight and extended mags. I can't go without the red dot sight, and extended mags will easily allow for more multi-kills and triples and all that good stuff. So that's why I suggest it. If you don't like the extended mags, then go ahead and try the silencer. I personally have always been a fan of that. So if you like to be stealthy too, then go ahead and try that. I'm using the MP9 suppressed, which will keep me off the radar if I really need to, since if you're using your secondary in the first place, you're probably out of ammo, and you don't want to be caught in a big gunfight when you only have a personal defense weapon. So it really can save your life when you're caught off guard. Most of the equipment is really up to you. I'm using the frag or Semtex whenever I kind of switch it off, and you could use a Claymore or Bouncing Betty if you want to defend the flags or whatever you're playing. And then if you really like C4 or something like that, then go ahead and use C4, because that's also a really good option for this. And then the tactical grenade, I'm using the flash grenade, but you could use portable radar, again, whatever you want. Now for the perks, I'm using Scavenger. This could really be argued, but I don't like to die, and I don't like to look for guns, so this will keep you on the game a little longer so you don't have to worry about ammo whatsoever. And then the second perk is Quick Draw. I just like to be able to aim in fast, and Blast Shield or Hardline didn't really seem to fit. And this class isn't really about stealth, so I did not choose Assassin either. And then the final perk is Stalker, just so I could keep moving fast. This gun is really good in combination with Stalker. Now for this kill streak setup, I'm using the UAV, Advanced UAV, and Recon Juggernaut. And the UAVs are pretty self-explanatory. You want to keep the enemy on the map at all times. But the Recon Juggernaut will kind of just distract your enemies, and if you understand how to use it, then you could really deal some damage to them. It's almost like a really, nice assault kill streak. So really, just a quick tip for the Recon Juggernaut is to stay behind cover. Just because you have extra health does not mean you're not going to die. And, just kind of pretend that you're still playing normally. All you got to do is just shoot with a pistol. The shield, the riot shield, isn't really all that useful. But if you're trying to distract your enemies for the team, then I guess it could be useful. Now, for the maps that are great for the G36c, I'll list a few, but really it's, like Downturn is a great map, as well as Bootleg, Village, Underground, and Overwatch. Any type of medium-sized map will really work with the G36, but in most of the medium-sized maps you might experience submachine gun users, so you're going to have to learn how to counter those guys, and just one really good tip for that is to kind of stay on the outside of the map and let them come to you, or you could just try to keep a distance from the enemies. So either one of those tips work, whatever your playstyle fits. So that's it for this weapon guide. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. I don't only just make these weapon guides, I do like to make a lot of YouTube commentaries of Call of Duty, and if you guys want to see another game like Minecraft or Battlefield, let me know and I'll probably make a video, because I still like those games, or Skyrim. I like Skyrim too. I just have to get back into it. So yeah, that's it guys. I hope you liked the video. Comment, rate, and if you really liked it, then go ahead and subscribe. I really appreciate it guys. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.